People have dreams, and in dreams there are fortresses and there's castles, and there are structures in this playground that seem to evoke that kind of excitement. It's almost like you get to go play in a castle every day. But it's not just a normal castle. It's not made out of brick or stone or metal or plastic. It's made out of real material. Wood. My name's Lane McIntyre, and I'm the current head of school at Oakwood School. I've been working at Oakwood for pretty much most of my life. My parents, Bob and Mary McIntyre, founded Oakwood 50 years ago, and so I've been working, doing a lot of things early on, carrying boxes, cleaning floors. Then I went to college and grad school, came back, and then they decided to pay me. I was around, but while the weekend that the playground was built, because it was built all in a weekend, was while I was at college. So I left for the semester and there was a field, and I came back and there was a playground.
For a year, I thought, we've got to have a signature playground for this place. It was our first property that we owned as a school, and we knew we were going to be there. And so we found out about Robert Leathers in New York, the architect, and about his playgrounds. And so we contacted him, and he said, I'll be glad to do it. And he came down, and this is a famous man. He spent days. He said, you have to tell me what you want. I'll build what you want. So we said, you need to interview the children, see what they want. Then you need to interview our physical therapists. You need to interview special ed teachers. And you need to put into wood what they tell you. I began to recruit people. Boy Scouts, high school students, firemen, teachers, parents, people from all over Fairfax County came to volunteer. It was all free labor. Everybody worked happily, and people donated food, and we fed everybody 3 meals a day while they were building. And when people hear that we built that whole thing in 4 days, they cannot believe it. But when you've got 600 people, 150 a day, building, including children to old people, unfortunately, I wasn't there after all this planning, nor Mom. I was in Wheaton with my wife to be with our son, who had been hurt seriously in an accident. I remember landing at the airport, getting in my car, driving back to home. It was dark. And I said, I've got to go see that playground. So I drove by the school. It had been just a field. And suddenly, there it's all standing, perfectly finished. And I was amazed at it.
What actually makes this different? Because wood is great, but then is there anything else?
What else makes it a magnet? This may be more philosophical than some people would agree with, but I think there's some truth to this. When the playground was built, it was built, as I said, as a community project because the labor was community. And so it was built by the community. So in my opinion, it's always been the community playground. It may belong to Oakwood because it's on our property, and it may be we get first right of playing on it, but it's a community playground. It was built by the community, and ever since then, the community has loved it.
What do you think of when you think of playgrounds? When you think of the playgrounds?
Oh boy, when I think of the playground, the first thing I think of, just visually in my head, is spires. Those colorful spires, they're the primary colors. They grab that attention. They are the building blocks of all colors. And so maybe it's kind of a parallel to what it is. It's a building block to imagination and to excitement.
Seeing the turret is special to me. I love what that playground has done, the joy it brings to so many people, and people come to it from all over the DC area just to let their kids play on it. And that brings me a lot of joy to see the kids out there playing on it. I'll sometimes just go out and stand and watch them, and they're all over the thing. And they're yelling and laughing and jumping, and to see the joy that it brings.